back, ladies and gentlemen. Just the key out of booty Conans and all of you folks out there who can't remember no daten to today's episode of Adult HoloNet News. The only news you ever need because you have no other choice. My friends, even though you might not have a lot of choices out there when it comes to your and your HoloNet news stuff, let me tell you, you're gonna have some choices when it comes to, say with me, LSBs, LSBs. LSBs. Boy, the YouTube's like, wait, what does he want? LSD? No. I mean, I guess LSBs, LSDs, there's probably a reason why they're so similarly acronymed. Anyways, people, we have a lot to go over today. Expect 2 videos today. We're going to talk about, I'm like, which one should we talk about first? And I'm like, people want to talk about Lightspeed bundles first. We're going to talk about all the new Lightspeed bundle stuff because you were like, please let me know when they drop. And then afterwards, we have, say with me, bonus video. We have the kit reveal, well, sort of, not really, for the next Conquest unit, SM33. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna do that in the next video. I wanna focus on the data mine stuff first for the lights video. So keep your holo pads ready to go because we got a lot to get down with today. So let's get to it, my friends. We have a little bit of teaser on the upcoming May 4th stuff that they're doing. I don't know if this is everything that they're planning on doing, but some of it's right here as we're gonna discuss. But the Lightspeed bundles, we have 6 new Lightspeed bundles and a lot of returning Lightspeed bundles. We'll go over all the dates and prices by the time this video is over. So you have opportunities to decide what you want. But I will say, if you didn't buy the first round of the Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, the Rey Lightspeed bundle, you're getting kind of screwed. I'm sorry to say. Let's go have a little conversation. So new to our Lightspeed bundle family, we have General Grievous. Quick claps, quick claps. Okay, now stop. We're gonna do a lot of clapping today. Iden Versio, holy cow, is that the TDC TIE Defender carry? Yes, yes, yes. Also, Jedi Vanguard ally members, except Mace Windu's not a Jedi Vanguard ally, but whatever, clap. Yes, very good, very good. Thank you, thank you. Mandalorians are on the menu, boys and gals. Not just them, but keep those hands a clapping because Maul. Now that Lord Vader's like, I don't want to play with you anymore, then dropping Maul to the side. Maul's a free agent, and let me tell you, he's happy with this breakup. It felt so weird the other day in Grand Arena using Maul with Cere Jr. without feeling any guilt about Lord Vader. Yeah, so this is going to be a big opportunity for some people, and a Razor Crest Lightspeed bundle. All right. Well, let's go look at the content, all that other stuff, but really quick as well. We have a May 4th Mega Starter card. I don't know if this is what they're using for like the inbox giveaways they do, that we have the contents a little bit later on. It's mainly just the cards you're gonna open up in the store. You get a bunch of goodies, but I think you wanna talk about the Lightspeed bundles first. So we have a Finalizer Lightspeed bundle 2. This is the Finalizer Lightspeed bundle. The 2 means twice the cost. I'm not even kidding. So we've had the Finalizer bundle a while ago, and it was a massive deal. You get all the characters, you get all the ships. Oh my, right? Well, there's a bit of a difference. It's $40 now. However, they're slightly higher relic. They're all relic 7. So the thing is, though, do you need them all at relic 7? Are they upcharging it for something you don't want? To kind of go back in time here, the Lightspeed bundle used to be $20 at relic 5. So for an extra $20, you're getting all the same stuff, but 2 extra relic levels each. But again, you know, some things like Kylo Ren and Mask, you need the relic 7 in the long run anyways, right? So, but a lot of them, I don't know. I don't think I have all these guys at relic 7 myself. I can't recall, but they're not high. Not all of them are high priority relic 7 stuff you need out there. But again, you know, you get your Boba Fett up to relic 7, I guess. But anyways, you're paying more. Same goes with the Radis Lightspeed bundle 2. Why is it 2? Twice the cost. Same thing. You get all the pilots in there at relic 7 and the ships as well. But to go back in time, you know, that's the funny thing about the internet. You know, time is forever on the internet. You can see that actually it was not here. It was the same price though, in regards to that. But we also have a Supreme Leader Kylo Ren bundle that's coming back. It's called the Supreme Leader Lightspeed bundle 2. Here you get them at relic 6, and as far as I can tell, if the tactical scanners are not leading me astray, basically the same thing that we had before is basically, yeah, it's basically the same thing we had before, but instead of relic 5, now they're going to be giving out relic 6. But again, not quite. Actually, how was it twice the cost? It's actually 3 times the cost. This should be the Supreme Leader Kylo Ren bundle 3, I suppose. So yeah, a little bit disappointed. They're probably like, yeah, we sold that way too cheap. Still a good deal, I guess. But if you know that you're basically buying the upcharge version, it's like this. It's like almost like Imagine Apple was trying to sell, I mean, there actually could be a market for this, for selling vintage iPhones. Let's just say they're selling an iPhone 10 and you expect it to be discounted or the same price. They're like, no, we're going to charge triple the price. You know, you're paying more for an older product, basically, right? Doesn't really feel good. So let's just say this, inflation hit the Lightspeed bundles hard. What can I say? So that kind of sucks. I wanted them just to bring back what people may have missed out on already. So yeah. I think this is actually another, CG's playing some crazy psychological games with us. I mean, we already know that there's already FOMO. Because if you don't buy the light spindle and something happens, you're like, oh man, I should have bought that light spindle. Then now you're trained to buy the light spindle and not skip out on it. Now besides just FOMO, it's, I don't know, BOMO, buying, whatever, I don't know. You're buying more, you have to pay more down the road. So I don't know if I like this precedent. Well, I don't like this precedent. It's really just leaning more into it. They're kind of penalizing it if you didn't buy the Lightspeed bundles right away. But now the new stuff here. We have the Mandalorian Outcast. So this does not include Maul, $15. And you know, you get Jango Fett helpful for, you know, for example, pushing for Jedi Master Kenobi. But you get the core of the Mandalorian team. Now, Mandalorians are an absolute blast in this game. And the problem is not a lot of people want to go out of their way, build up Super Commando, build up Gar. Even Canderous now, everyone wants to go all out. This is a reason to go for it. All right, and guess what? Gar Saxon Super Commando, good ship, good for the ship as well. And but hold on, it gets better. Let's just scroll ahead. You need the cherry on top. You need the piece de resistance, and you got Maul. But however, for a full-on conquest unit at Relic 5, $40, my friend. So it's gonna be up there. But again, you guys know the deal with conquest. If you're coming into the game and you're like, dang, I wish I could run a full Maul team. Well, guess what, Chief? You're gonna be waiting until you can get into Conquest Purgatory, which is 4 million GP. And if you're doing a free to play, let's just say it takes 2 years to get there, about 2 million GP free per year, maybe a little bit more, but let's just play it on the conservative side of things. And then you're gonna be sitting in Proving Grounds. If you want to do it free to play, you're gonna be waiting another 20 million years to finally get Maul. But you can technically start the game now, get Mandalorians. What a fun team that would be if I was starting a new account. Mandalorians, if you didn't mind spending money, it's not the best team in the game. But Mandalorians, with these light spindles, you could take down standard Jedi Master Kenobi teams, barring data cards and all that stuff. So this is one of my favorite teams in the game. Doesn't get tons of play action, but I really do love it. So, yeah. Fun light spindle, but in total, that team's going to cost you, what is it, $45? No, sorry, $55. So, you know, I mean, I can't even say AAA game anymore. Isn't Nintendo going to like $90 a game or something like that? Half of a AAA game. Or, you know, Mandalorian team all day. Come on, people. You know how it goes. Everyone's going to have different value when it comes to the game, of course. Also, Iden Versio's Command Lightspeed Bundle. I'm a fan of this. The only reason why they're doing this is because the TIE Defender, you know, obviously got nerfed, and not directly. Power crept is the correct terminology. But nonetheless, getting these troopers up and running is nice because, you know, I mean, besides Stark, you don't really have much of an incentive to go for the other guys, especially Magma Trooper and Snow Trooper, unless you're just crazy like me and you just want to build them all the way up. Relic 9 Magma Trooper gang right here. This is going to be a great light spell. Just get your Iden Versio, a more functional team that doesn't really dip into the veers, but it's really that ship. Oh, is it split up here? It might be split up here. Where did it go? Where'd you go? I miss you so. All right, well, the image is missing, but on the cover, you can see that it has the TIE Defender. Yeah, that's a great, even though against Leviathan, you know, it doesn't really work anymore. Even against Executor, because of the punishing one, it's a little bit complicated. It's still a great ship, especially early, mid, late game. It's just when you start running to Leviathans and punishing ones where it becomes a problem. This one, man, solid offer. Again, $25. I wish it was, let's say $10 for the character plus another $5. $15 is what I would have liked. But again, if you total all the car tech alone and how long it would take you to get the ship up and running, you know, I know a lot of people are going to be eating that one up there. What else do we got? The Jedi Vanguard Lightspeed Bundle. Not really crazy about this. This is what $10 gets me nowadays, boy. My gosh, I guess did they put tariffs on Capital Games for all these Jedi? My guess is that these will be probably needed for the upcoming raid. As far as my initial testing of Jocasta Nu has gone, I have the video made. I haven't posted because there's been so much stuff. So you're probably going to see the Jocasta Nu video just show up randomly throughout the week when there's finally a dead space to talk about Jocasta more. Initial testing is showing that you can't use Mace Windu with Jedi Jocasta Nu because he's not a Jedi Vanguard. Unless they add the tag to him. Let me see. Maybe they add the tag to him in this update here. Because that would be great if they did that. No Mace Windu. So He's in the Jedi Vanguard bundle. Whatever. Okay. I'm happy they're throwing him in there. You can't use him with Jocasta do, or the Jedi Vanguards really. And these Jedi are not extremely helpful as far as early testing suggested, but we're still missing out on 2 more Jedi Vanguard allies. We're missing, what was it? Depa, Jedi Temple Guardian, and Jedi Mace Windu. Jedi Master Mace Windu himself. I don't know about this, except, man, especially if you already have the Luminar, the Jedi Allies Lights bundle for Naboo, the Naboo Lights bundle, as we call it. I don't know if this is a very valuable one unless you really just don't have Mace Windu, because you already get Kit Fisto and Luminar from that one Jedi Ally Lights bundle, right? So, not a big fan of this one. Yeah, you can see a lot of laughing emoji reactions on that one. Not sure what's going on with this. Yeah, I have a feeling some people are going to be a bit appalled by the cost, but listen, especially with Conquest units, you know they're going to charge a premium. Come on. Now we have General Grievous, the Separatist commander. I was hoping for a little bit more. It's a little shorter than I expected, let's just say. $25, get you a Relic 7 Grievous, boom. Great for if you're pushing for Jedi Master Kenobi. It's funny how they're doing all this now that Lord Vader's literally putting Jedi Master Kenobi into super ultra extinction mode, but you're getting the malevolence with it. And you guys know that one of the biggest grinds, if you're Get currency or Guild Event token currency, spending months farming Negotiator, and then this. I wish they made this more akin. Maybe you guys disagree. I wish they made this more akin to the Negotiator bundle we had many moons ago. Some more ships would have been great. Having maybe some Separatist characters would be great. But yeah, I will say these bundles are not chock full of value like we've seen in the past. They started great and they're kind of moving farther and farther, kind of seeing how far can they go before people stop buying these Lightspeed bundles. Again, a lot of Guild Event token currency. What does that mean? That could be a lot of Kyrotech you're saving and time to get him up and running, but you can't do anything with just Grievous. You need to get the rest of the Separatists up and running. You need your Geonosians, the Vulture droids. So a bit of a miss in my opinion. If this had the Vulture droid, the Hyena bomber, maybe some Geonosians, I'd say yeah, hell yeah, let's do it. So again, value is not really the name of the game. it's diminishing. Tariffs, inflation, guys, it's rough out there for Galaxy Heroes. Then we have the Razor Crest Lightspeed bundle, which it's an interesting one. You get for $15, you get Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, Beskar armor, and you get the Razor Crest itself. I have a feeling a lot of you guys have the Razor Crest, right? But you might not have a Relic Beskar Mando. So this just bypasses the legendary completely. That's weird. Yeah, just bypass the legendary completely. Yeah, you get the Beskar armor. Yeah, just completely bypass it. So it's kind of weird. You kind of want to get Queel, Grief Karga, and you know they're good characters. An IG-11, right? So a weird bundle. I think this is more targeting people. A lot of you guys are out there. You get the Executor, but you don't want to make the time to Relic up Mando. You leave him at low gear. Well, this saves you all the Kyrotech again. It's beyond $15 of Kyrotech value for sure. And you know, you get the ship if you want to save fleet currency and time. And that basically wraps up the new Lightspeed bundles. We'll go over the dates. Actually, let's go over the dates first before I lose track. So they're going to be spread all across the board. So we're starting off on May 1st. You will see, oh my gosh, several things. The Din Djarin Lightspeed bundle, which is going to run through May 5th. And let's see, we have the Razor Crest Lights bundle running into, oh, hold the phone for a second. Are these, hold on, 2 separate things here? Hold the phone. It says Razor Crest Lightspeed bundle, huh? Okay, I think it's okay, just making sure. So it's a repeat. The Din Djarin Lightspeed bundle is probably the one that includes, you know, Queel and all that good stuff, right? So that's the old one. Razor Crest Lights bundle is going to be showing up on May 1st as well for that $15 we talked about, as well as the Separatist Commander Lightspeed bundle for $25. So that is going to be May 1st. All right, next up, let's talk about May 2nd is when we have the Jedi Vanguard Lights bundle. That's with the Windu, the Luminar, right? And then the Maul Lights bundle for $40 also on May 2nd, running through May 6th. Okay, cool stuff. Now let's go to the next one. Boy, they're spread all over the place here. And so this is where are we at? My gosh, I'm losing my own track, my own thoughts of how all these are just completely spread out right now. So it looks like, all right, May 5th, we have ourselves the Din Djarin Lightspeed bundle again. Okay. We also have the Mandalorian Outcast Lights bundle. That is going to be for the Django, all that good stuff. And then let's see, anything else? Any other Lightspeed bundles? We have the Razor Crest Lights bundle again. So it looks like they're appearing several times back to back in case you missed the first time. Who knows? Maybe they're just going to triple the price each time. Also, Grievous coming back on May 5th as well. Okay, and then the Iden Versio Command Lights bundle is going to be on the May 5th as well. A lot of dates. We got to keep going. More dates. Do you guys have a date? I don't know. May 6th. Again, Jedi Vanguard allies, Maul Lightspeed bundle, all kind of just spread across there a little bit. All right, anywhere else that we need to keep our eyes peeled for here? let's see. Let's go down to here. The finalizer. So the double the cost Lightspeed bundle. The finalizer is going to come back May 9th. Radis Lightspeed bundle coming back May 9th. Resistance Lightspeed bundle also May 9th. Supremator Kyle Ren Lightspeed bundle 2 coming back May 9th. And again, these are the number 2s. The ones where you have to pay twice as much. Big disappointment on that. But also repeats. Smuggler's Lightspeed bundle. It's coming May 10th. We've had that a while ago. A lot of people were hoping that they were going to be needed for more. It didn't really happen, but it's fine. Smuggler's Lightspeed has some good stuff in there. And then again, it seems like they're like repeating these Lightspeeds. So you're going to get multiple chances, if the data mines are correct, to pick up these Lightspeed bundles. Another finalizer popping up on May 10th. You have the General Anakin Skywalker Lightspeed bundle making a resurgence May 10th. Jabba's Entourage Lightspeed bundle, $25, coming back on May 11th as well. And the Redis Lightspeed bundle of May 11th. Basically, just check the game every day. You're gonna get a bunch of Lightspeed bundles. And again, Smuggler's Lightspeed bundle coming back again on the 12th. And then on May 13th for the final data mine, we have General Skywalker and Jabba coming back on May 13th. So these are gonna repeat several times that the data mines are correct. So if you need some time to look between the cushions, maybe ask grandma for an allowance, something like that. You got time for all that. All right. And then last things I want to talk about, we have ourselves this. This says the May 4th Mega Starter Card. I don't think these are going to be the May 4th giveaways that they traditionally do in the inbox. It just seems like just a nice, if you're a new person, getting 80 shards of Windu Anakin cities, it's going to feel good as a new player coming in. I wouldn't freak out like, oh my gosh, they're getting really cheap on us. Well, let's hope they're not. Let's hope this is just an additive thing. Cool stuff if someone's coming to the game for the first time. Nice, right? And also, this is a reminder. Here's the May 4th event calendar as well. Also as a reminder, remember, we made a video about this last week. We have special promotions for only Apple users in the UK, US, Canada. There's a card in the top right-hand corner to go over all the details. If you're going to buy Lightspeed bundles and you're on iOS, you might want to buy a gift card because you're going to get tons of extra crystals, shard shop currency. So make sure you check all that out to make sure you're capitalizing as much as possible with all these May 4th celebratory stuff going. And to boot, we have for a limited time double drops. Let's go! For a limited time, all light side, dark side, mod battles, cantina battles, and fleet battles are rewarding double drops from May 6th to May 8th. Don't know why it's not May 4th, but it is what it is. Does not include Galactic Legend tickets. So people, that is a lot of stuff that we already have in part 1. Let me know down below what Lightspeed bundles catch your attention. Again, I will say the value of the Lightspeed bundle is not where it was originally. These are still good if you want to do Chirotech analysis, Cantina energy analysis. Oh, something else just popped up here. And here we go. Oh, we got, so yeah, it looks like there's going to be a different May 4th inbox reward. Looks like they're probably still data mining that right now. So this whole thing, those aren't the giveaways. We're going to have something a little bit more down the road. For me, man, I don't know what it is. I know it's not cheap. It's not budget. But man, just starting the game off with Mandalorians would be a lot of fun. But if you haven't had any Lightspeed bundles and you want to get Galactic Legends, I don't know if this means that we're never getting Supreme Leader Ren, the Supreme Leader Kyle Ren bundle back. That's gonna suck if we don't get the $10 bundle anymore. But getting work towards Galactic Legends, especially now that Supreme Leader Kyle Ren is so much better, assuming you have Dark Side Vision Ray, a big opportunity, but still a lot more than we were hoping for here. And yeah, so we'll get some more details about that later on. Maybe, but when we get the Ataten guy, what's the SM33 kit reveal, we'll talk more about that. So stay tuned. Next video, let's get to it, my friends. We have a lot going on here on Arnold Hollow Net News. Next video should be coming up momentarily. Leave your like, comment down below. Man, get ready for all the May 4th shenanigans. And more importantly, the most important thing, you guys need to do one thing and one thing only, and that's to remember that it's great to be in the Empire today.
Oh, it's great to be in the Empire today. The sun never sets.